Hi, my name is Mindy Wender and I'm a 15-star diamond Beachbody coach. And today my video is going to be about sharing with you my excitement and more about my story so you can learn a little bit about how I got to where I am. But my excitement today is because I had my first $20,000 week with Beachbody. So I want to share with you a little bit more about my story of how I got here and if I ever dreamed that I'd be here, sitting at home with my children, doing something I love and earning this amount of money. It's insane. So what made me want to make this video is because I actually had my biggest mentor in this business, the CEO, Carl Deichler, ask me a few questions after he spoke on one of my calls last night. And he said, you know, did you ever dream that you'd be here? Like when you got married, is this where you thought, did you always think you'd be doing something like this and earning this amount of money and whatever? And my answer is absolutely not. When I got married, I thought I would always just work for my dad at his local business. He owns Appliance and Furniture Mart in our little town of Iron Mountain, Michigan. And I thought I'd always just be the office girl there. I knew that I would never be making over what I was making. I was making around $10 an hour. And I knew that's pretty much where I was going to stay. So I never thought that I was going to get a raise and move up in the company and make six figures because it's just a small business in our small town. And my husband, Brad, was laid off from his job. And he also works for his dad as a contractor in their business. This is 3.5 years ago, and their business was slow at the time. And so he didn't know when he'd get work back. My thoughts for our future were basically like, what the heck? Like, what the heck are we gonna do? But at the same time, even though I was like, what the heck? I didn't answer my own question. I didn't have goals. I didn't have a plan. I had nothing like that. I just thought, you know, I just kept doing, I did what I had to do. So I worked overtime. We had to go on state aid and food assistance. And Brad took some stupid side jobs like plowing or delivering for my dad and little things like that. I honestly had no plan on how I was going to get out of what we were in, and I just thought I would just keep doing what we were doing. And I think in the back of my mind, I was just praying that Brad would just take care of it. He would go get a different job and he'd get a better paying job, and we would just suffer until that happened. Or maybe I thought a miracle was just going to fall in my lap. I don't know. Crazy to me to think back on how I didn't have a plan now that I am such a planner and I have goals and all that kind of stuff. But at that time, I did not. When I was younger, I always said to myself, I'm definitely going to be one of those moms that are present in their children's life. Like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I do not want to miss anything. Like, could not, my whole life, I could not wait to be a mother. And so when that time came, I had to miss everything. I was working full-time, so I had to miss all Lane's first steps, first time he crawled, all that stuff. And things just weren't going the way I had planned it. Like, things just weren't happening the way I thought they were going to happen. And I hated it. I literally hated it. I couldn't stand being away from him. And it just stressed me out every single day. And on top of that, I would take it all out on my husband. I would get in fights with him every single day. And I'd be what I always told myself I'd never be this, was a nagging wife. When are you going to get a new job? How are we going to pay this bill? And we were both just so stressed with being broke that we would take it out on each other. So it was really, really hard on our relationship as well. I never in a million years ever thought I would be earning over a couple $100s a week, let alone what I'm earning now. I never was like this superstar, overachiever, anything really. But when I did find something I really loved and was passionate about, I was freaking passionate about it. Like, here's an example for any Hanson fans out there. When I was in middle school and Bop was released, this fire lit inside me and I was just obsessed with Hanson. I mean, literally every single wall in my bedroom was filled with posters, the ceiling, inside my closet, behind my closet door, name it. Every shirt I wore had to be Hanson. And anybody who's known me for a while who's watching this is laughing because they know it's true. Now that's kind of a joke, but that's what I'm trying to just say. Is like, when I found something I really liked, I would be all over it. I could do really great things with it and be passionate about it and enjoy doing that, okay? But unfortunately, I had never found something like a job that made me that excited or that I liked, but I thought that was normal. I thought that you just went through life working and you were supposed to hate your job and you're supposed to not enjoy it. I didn't realize that this was actually a real thing when people say, if you love your work or if you love your job, you won't work a day in your life, or however that saying goes. It's the truth. Never knew that. I never thought that that was possible or doable for me and whatever until I found this opportunity. And I found this opportunity, it came at the best time for me. I never thought, you know, that I would be, like I said, successful at anything, or that I could do this, and I had my doubts and I was shy and I'm from a small town. But long story short, my upline coach helped me get through that, and I just put all my doubts aside and I said, look, what am I doing here? What are my plans to change our situation? I don't have any. This is an opportunity that God has brought in front of me that really could change our lives, and I enjoy it. This is fun. I get to talk to other people. I love building relationships with other people, and I get to help them, which was very rewarding for me and very fun. And on top of that, I get to work on the computer, which has always been something I was interested in. I've always been really good on computers, but I never wanted to be like, have a computer job because that sounded boring. But now I get to finally work on the computers because I built my business 100% on social media, and I get to build relationships with people. I'm into fitness. I'm interested in fitness, and I love these products that the company has. Like, I'm obsessed with Turbo Jam. At the time, that was my favorite workout program. And yes, this is it. I finally found my true calling where I can get obsessed with this like I was with Hanson, right? Yes, this is it. So I went for it. And this is crazy. I still remember when we got married. We went to Cocoa Beach and got married in Florida, and we took a week off, and I had to take a week off unpaid from work in Stress City. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go home and I'm not going to have a paycheck. But luckily we had this opportunity, and this was like one of our aha moments when I didn't even open up my computer the whole week. And then I went on my phone, I checked my online office when we were in Florida at Disney World on our honeymoon, and I said, Brad, look at this. And I earned $350. And at this time I was a coach for less than 6 months. And I was like, look at this. This is more than my paycheck is at home, you know, what I do full time. And look at, I didn't even work this week and I got this, you know, paycheck. It was amazing. It was just that, it just was very exciting to see that my hard work is paying off, and that I could go away and live a life with no stress and all this stuff and still get paid. Then I remember the morning where I made my first $1,000 paycheck. That's for 1 week. I made $1,000 in 1 week, and I still remember it. I was eating breakfast, and I was eating, and I opened up my business center. I looked at my paycheck for the week, and boom, it said $1,000. I literally could not finish my breakfast. I just started bawling my eyes out. I was like, I cannot believe that I've never seen this kind of money. I've never made this kind of money. And I opened up my phone, I text messaged my upline coach, Janelle, and I said, listen, I have never earned this much money in my life. And this is insane that that I'm doing this. It was so incredible, as it was, again, just showing me that I'm earning this kind of money, helping other people and doing something I love. And I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked every single week. Like today, you guys, this is the reason why I want to make this video. Today, I opened up my business and I'm looking at all the people who rank advanced, and I'm giving shout outs to my team, Team Go Getters Rocks. And I looked at my paycheck for the week and it said $20,000 for 1 week. $20,000 for 1 week doing something I love and helping other people reach their goals. That's crazy, right? The craziest part for me is that I had this moment where I realized, wow, $20,000 for 1 week. 3.5 years ago when I joined, I was making less than that yearly. I was making less than that in a whole year of working full-time away from my son. And it's just, it blew my mind. It blows my mind every single day, every single week when I see this. And it's so inspiring. So I just want to say I am so incredibly grateful for this opportunity, that it even exists, that we have this company that puts out the best products and has the best tools and training and everything to let us know exactly how not to earn $20,000 a week. That's a bonus. But more importantly, they tell us and train us how to help other people, how to be better people ourselves. So we're better off helping other people, and to just see people get killer results with these programs and Shakeology and the Ultimate Reset and stuff. I'm just so grateful for this company, for the CEO, Carl Deichler, for his wife, Isabel, who created Shakeology, the guarantee, the healthiest meal on the market, healthiest meal replacement on the market. It's phenomenal, you guys. Thank you for watching my video. I am, like I said, incredibly grateful for this opportunity. Incredibly grateful for the week that I had, and for my team who are just as driven and hardworking as I am, and they're ready to just help as many people as they possibly can without expecting anything in return. So again, thank you for watching my story, my video, my 20K week. Make sure that you find me on Facebook so we can chat more there. It's facebook.com/MindyWenderFitness. And the last thing that I want to tell you is dream big. Don't think that this person or I am doing this because I have something you don't. Because if I can do this, anybody can do this. That is my biggest message. So I remember I used to think this person's doing this because they're better at this and they have this. And those are excuses, and those are insecurities within yourself, and you need to get over that, and you need to ask yourself, why not me? Why not me? Because it's true. Why not you? Why can't you do this? There's so many people in this company who are extremely successful, enjoying their lives, are becoming debt-free, are taking family vacations, are doing the things they want to do, all because they're working hard, helping other people. And you can do that too. You can do this. You just have to go do it. All right, you guys, I'll see you on my Facebook page. Have a great day.